Gillian Welch writes songs that feel like they're 100 years old and brand new at the same time. Let's take a look at two techniques she uses in her song April the 14th Part 1 to see how she does it. The first technique has to do with the song's structure. Instead of using a verse-chorus structure, she uses something called a framed narrative. A framed narrative is when one story is framed or bookended by another story or idea. In April the 14th, the frame, or the A part, consists of a list of well-known tragedies. She talks about the assassination of Abraham Lincoln. She references the Dust Bowl. She talks about the sinking of the Titanic, and she mentions Casey Jones. The B part, or the part inside the frame, consists of a narrative in which a character walks through a seedy neighborhood late at night and stumbles across a kind of pathetic local rock concert. The narrative in the B part is not that interesting, but inside the frame it's transformed, given color and meaning by the list of tragedies found in the A part. Inside the frame, the narrative feels deeper and more significant than it otherwise would. The second technique she uses helps her connect these two totally different sections and make them feel cohesive. It also gives the song its dreamlike quality. The technique is something called polysyndetic coordination, which is a very fancy term for using a bunch of conjunctions.
Conjunction, junction, how's that function?
Conjunctions are words like but, so, and. And by using conjunctions this way, she's suggesting to the listener that all of these tragedies in the A part, as well as the narrative in the B part, have something to do with one another, which is curious. Using conjunctions like this is a technique that's found often in the Bible. It's also used often by writers like Ernest Hemingway and Cormac McCarthy, as well as songwriters like Adrian Lenker and Sufjan Stevens. And you can use these techniques in your own songwriting too. I mean, not every song has to be verse, pre-chorus, chorus. So try how to frame the narrative. In the A part, make a list of things that happened during a certain time period or a specific cultural moment, or use a bunch of local landmarks. And for the B part, write up a narrative of something that recently happened to you, and then watch how it's transformed inside the frame.